its IT system. We need to note this. A forensic audit of the register and its IT system. Because I want my vote protected. I know you want your vote protected. This forensic audit will seek to unravel the root cause, if it is one, or if more than one, the root causes of avoidable and sometimes deliberate errors that we have seen. And as I have said already, what we are seeking is related. There are two. Correcting errors on the register and also closing the vulnerabilities in the system. Very, very important. Otherwise, let's face it, if they just correct the errors, can't the very people who effected the deliberate errors overnight restore them if you don't fix the gaps? So it's important. It's not just a matter of correcting the errors. And we know the EC is listening. So they must note that it's not just a matter of correcting the errors, but also fixing the vulnerabilities inherent in their both human and IT system, the technology and the human. Very, very important. So, and sometimes they will say that, oh, but the figures are not 2 million, 3 million. They ought to be reminded that in Ghana, it is 50% plus 1. Few thousands took us to time. And 8, if you recall. So let us protect our votes by joining this noble quest. As summarized, and we believe you've heard this already, when we met the EC on 6th of September this year, we alluded to the fact that 243,540 previous transfers had been added to the 2024 transfers. And some of them were repetitions of the names, so double error. You transfer the person and then they repeat the names. Whatever the reason is, your guess may be as good as mine. What will be the interest of the EC in bloating the transfer list? Is it to allow some people, and I believe we know the corporates, certainly not NDC, to tragum as in pour foreign materials masquerading as ballots into the boxes on D-Day, even when the people don't show up to vote? Forget about the fact that they will tell you, oh, their names are on the register. It's not that simple. The transfers could be in different polling stations from where their names are. And manual verification may also allow for said people to even come and vote multiple times. And if what they were seeking to do earlier, which we fought vehemently to eliminate the indelible ink, if you recall, they wanted to eliminate indelible ink. Thank God we fought it. They could have exploited this. Another is the 15,000 unidentifiable voter transfer paths. Over 15,000 people transferred. Don't worry, we will release this. We are very transparent. That's why we have the media here. Unlike the EC that refused you attendance when we met them. We shall release this immediately we are done. 15,000 plus unidentifiable voter transfer parts. So over 15,000 people who have been transferred, but we don't know where they came from. Where did they register? Which station did they register? Which district office? Refresh your memories. Couple this with the stolen biometric voter registration kits, which they want to say laptops. Fine. Could it be that these people were surreptitiously registered in bedrooms, in garages, and have been transferred because we cannot trace where they were registered? Because when you transfer, your name must indicate that you were once in a particular polling station, so your name must be on the absent list of that polling station that you have transferred from. And then the polling station that you've transferred into, your name must be on their transfer list. These people, they don't satisfy that. Where are they coming from? Could it be the stolen BVR kits, theft taking place at the corporate office of the Electoral Commission, the headquarters of the EC, under CCTV surveillance 24/7, military and police protection? Over 3,000, almost 4,000 names that were in the 2023 register completely deleted from the 2024 provisional register. Completely deleted. 2,094 transferred voters, you can't find them in the absent voters list. So they transferred, but their names are not in the absent voters list. Okay, so if the absent voters list, the person shows up with the ID card of that place that he or she previously voted and says, I'm a voter here. How will the NDC or PNC or CPP polling agent insist that no, your name is on the absent list, you cannot vote here? This is crazy, and you will see photos of this summary. This is crazy. Corrupt files. You don't find any name, you don't find photos, you don't even find the age. The corrupt files. No photo, no name, no age. Guess what? When we raise these absent lists, the deletions, and these ones, the chairperson of the EC, Madam Mensah, says, oh, so long as the person has a voter's ID card, they can manually write the person's name on the register. That was the response. And we told her that would be the criminal Richard Ahiagba phenomenon. We believe you remember what Richard Ahiagba did in 2020. That will not be done for you and I. It will be done for an MPP person, but certainly not you and I. And we don't even want to encourage it. But when you put all this together, then we must be taking our minds back to 2020 when Imani started sounding some alarm bells about some fishy procurements that had been done and all, this is the reason, and many others, that we need a forensic audit of the register and also the IT system of the Electoral Commission. And as you have checked, we have not gone to segregate, looking at our strongholds to say that this is what has happened, that unlike the MPP, you recall, before the 2016 elections, Baumia was talking about some Togolese who were on the voters register in the Volta region, just targeting a group of people. We haven't done that. We've just identified the errors, even though we have data from various regions. Volta region alone has submitted 44 pages of anomalies, which we are waiting. If the team is set up, we are going to put all these individualized reports before the team. We are nationalistic, unlike them. We are patriotic. We just want free and fair elections. That is what our leader, President John Dramani Mahama, stands for. That is why, as president, he graciously handed over power only for a democratic despot to come and have the audacity to say he cannot hand over to President Mahama unless they kill God. The Constitution of Ghana doesn't give him that privilege to hand over. His term of office expires on January 6, midnight, and inshallah, President Mahama will be sworn in as the President of the Republic of Ghana. And we have uncovered more errors, some bordering on criminality. We have uncovered more. There is a particular one which is just like the Pusiga criminality. Those criminal transfers. This is why a forensic audit is needed. It's not just a matter of, oh, NDC identifies, we fix. NDC identifies, we fix. No. There's more than meets the eye, considering what we are seeing.